Hello, Luna. I'm glad you could make it. How are you doing? I am feeling a little under the weather today, so if I have to run here and there, that's just gonna be kind of how it goes. I think what I'll do is I'll run an ad real quick to make sure that anybody who jumps in the early parts of this doesn't see any ads, and then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, if you don't mind, we'll just do that. Yeah, I see. Yesterday I didn't stream because what ended up happening was couldn't sleep the night before, so like I literally stayed up to way late because I just couldn't fall asleep. And then when I got home from work, I basically just passed out. And then I'm doing laundry. Very nice. All right, here, let me run this ad so that you guys don't have to deal with ads later. But yeah, today I don't know what's wrong with me. My stomach's upset, so I've been running to and from things. But yeah, I'll run the ads and we'll come back and I'll show some more of one of my favorite games. Hopefully that works. Cool. Cool. You don't speak French. Why are you getting French ads? Oh, Canada. It's a Canada thing. I'm just gonna hit the continue. Oh my god. I can't believe what? That's one of the rarest things to see in all of Dark Souls. Wait, that was one of the rarest things in all of Dark Souls. We have been blessed. Do you know what that was? You can see me and hear me now? I was gonna say, because the ad break's being a little long. Yeah, that little crab thing. So that only appears if someone in someone's world died and they had a whole bunch of I can't remember if it was a whole bunch of souls or humanity. So if they have like a ridiculous amount of souls or humanity, that thing will actually appear in someone else's world, and there will only be one, and it'll jump from world to world until someone kills it. That's crazy. I'm sorry. That's one of the rarest things to have happen. And yeah, I guess that's where we're starting. So I can't actually remember what what's better, if it's better for me to keep Gravelord Sword, or if it's better for me to kill our friend here. I think it's... If I kill him, I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll go kill our giant friend here. Nighty night. And that is also one of the best weapons in the game. So I'm not sure which one's better, in all honesty, off the top of my head. I guess I could have Googled it, but we're here right now, so. Oh, it's 120 and we're at 291. Okay, we're way stronger. Well, now I feel bad. I killed the giant blacksmith for no reason. Whoops. All right. But yeah, we're about to fight the hardest boss in the game. The most difficult boss in the game by far. Yep, this is going to be the Ornstein and Smo fight. And this is the point where most people actually quit Dark Souls when Dark Souls first came out. And afterward is widely regarded as one of the best boss fights in all of Souls history. This boss is iconic. So this is Ornstein and Smo. Ow. 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 All right, we do not want to kill Smo first. We want to kill Smo second. I would, you know what? I'm not sure if I would do an Ornstein or Smo cosplay. I would do a Dark Souls cosplay, but I'm not sure what boss I would want to go for. Oh. Ow. Don't do that. No, Mr. Lion Face. Ornstein. Smo, you go the fuck away. Smo, stop it. The reason why this was iconic and why it seems so silly easy now is because actually, you know what? It actually reminds me a lot of you know how we played against my system was actually based on how Dark Souls and Bloodborne work. Ow. So the thing that made Ornstein and Smo so hard, obviously Ornstein's very fast, and Smo, of course, is pretty slow going back there, right? But everybody had the same issue with Ornstein and Smo that you guys had with the first boss that I had you go against, where you wanted to where all the players seemed to want to just go in and attack and try and get the fight over with as quickly as possible. And that was never how this fight was meant to go. This fight is meant to be a fight of attrition. Right? Where you're supposed to take your time and you're supposed to, you know, figure out what the enemy's movesets are, see when you can actually get in for an attack, when it's safe, when it's dangerous, where everybody is. Ow! Holy shit, I'm alive! Oh, no, I'm not. Anyway. But that was the concept, right? Obviously, we were a little impatient there, but my favorite skip in the game. Oh yeah, that's part of the reason why I really like Dark Souls, at least the first Dark Souls, where things were a little bit more coordinated, right? Like you can tell like the tells for every one of these attacks are the same every time. You know what I mean? And as long as you keep them both on your screen, it's actually not that big of an issue. I say that as I turned my back on Smo there for a second, but that was ill-advised, I'm not gonna lie. We just want them to separate themselves a little bit so that we can take advantage of Ornstein when he gets out of position. But that was the whole reason, and that's part of the reason why I was so disappointed when we went through part of my campaign, was because you should have been able to defeat that boss without taking any damage. Oh yeah, this is, there were gonna be things like that, but and that was the first boss, really, and you really don't know what that means yet. But you have kind of options that are going to open up, hopefully in the next session. Because then you can kind of figure out what, more of what's going on and why it's happening. Ow. Yeah. And actually, the one who wasn't normally part of your play group, the one who was my friend, has actually been asking that we well, that's part of the reason why I was all like, I don't know how much information I can actually get out of this. You know, because originally I was like, it'd be really nice to get some information, but like no one figured out the actual strategy or how the gameplay was actually going to feel, because no one figured out how to not take damage from things yet. So it was all like, can I actually get like good feedback considering the trick was never found? I don't know. It'll get better and things will open up, but I've already been asked when we're gonna play the next one, because the one who died really early on wants to wants some revenge. God damn, that roll catch is nasty. Ow, you bastard. But yeah, it was one of those things that I'm like, I just don't know how much, well, I mean, it was just I think it was just one of those things that, was just kind of a player disconnect. And now that I've told at least 2 people that, yeah, you could literally beat any of the bosses without taking any damage at all, because it is supposed to be more story oriented, because the bosses themselves, especially some of the later bosses I have planned, their story actually comes through in their fights, which I think is a very unique, I think it's a very unique way to play a game, right? Like, most of the time you're like, oh, boss fight's a boss fight, but like, the boss fights are actually there to tell a story in some instances. Ow, you dick. But one of the characters you've already met is a boss. And, oh, what was that one? I'm curious on what you got out of it so far, because I can't really read people's minds on what they thought things were or what, so I'm kind of curious on what you think things were. Oh no, it was supposed to be a very sad fight. Like, it wasn't, it definitely wasn't one of those things that was, it was supposed to be universal, right? It very much was. Ow. Ow! Ow. Well, I should say, you got most of it right. Actually, it's not that it's hard to save. And that should come to reason once you know more about the man behind the piano. The piano man has a reason for being too. Ow! Oh, yeah. But yeah, it was, and there are going to be, and so I actually went through a whole lot of music and a whole lot of like extra background stuff, right? For specifically to set the mood for specific events and fights. Because there are things in there that have dual meanings or purpose. Because specifically, like, that fight is unavoidable, right? And not just from like, oh, it's unavoidable, but like, no matter what was going to happen, there's no way that things could have happened any differently, right? Regardless of what happened, there was going to be loss. Which was part of the reason why the music had that feeling to it. That being said, that's not the case for every instance. Ow. Ow. And then things are going to open up in very different and unique ways, hopefully. God, I hate that roll catch, man. I forgot how nasty Smo was. That roll catch is gross. I think Fob also got the wrong message, which has me double guessing myself right now. Because when he started climbing the boss, I'm all like, you're here to test the boss fight, how the fights work. Like, what the fuck? Well, the thing is like, I can adapt, but like, specifically we talked about this, that this was a test to see if you guys would like figure out how the game was played. Like, because trust me, there will be, actually, there was a huge, there was a huge idea I had for a boss where the whole climbing thing was actually going to be huge. Well, I understand that, but like, I just wanted to, I was testing the combat mechanics. I don't consider climbing typical combat mechanics. It's... Oh, you dirty dingus. This is gonna be frustrating. It's been a very long time since I've played this game. Beating Ornstein and Smo. Along with this weapon is not very good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty good. It's the best weapon that we have, but it's not a very good weapon, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, it's... The thing is that this game, like, the thing that I was hoping for was to get one of the Black Knight weapons, because the Black Knight weapons are insanely good. And I can upgrade them with Twinkling Titanite. This, unfortunately, I couldn't upgrade with Twinkling. Instead, it's Demon Titanite. Ow. And God, the Mick Gangbang is here. All right. Do I have any other rings that would help me at this point? That one works. I still haven't heard what your theory is on the doggo yet. All you told me was that he was important, which I'm not gonna lie. Every boss has some kind of importance. Or represents something, or a concept, or a... Close. was pretty close. Honestly, you could have taken it in a more innocent route and you would have been spot on, I think. Oh, you dirty dog. I got nicked. I got nicked by Smo. God damn it, Smo, you fat fuck! Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. You fucking shitty ass knight. Fuck off. Two-handing is doing way more damage, though.
Hey, listen!
Hey, Adept. Did Ornstein give up? What the fuck's happening over here? Okay. Wait, what killed me? Wait, where did my health go? I saw myself, like, I heard me take damage, but no, there was no swing. So I'm not sure what killed me. But yeah, no, this boss fight is terrible. It's both the best and the worst ever. Like, when you actually beat it, it feels so good. Getting to that point, however. Ornstein, you want to, like, fight? God damn it! Ornstein, get over here! This is why I think the camera is the biggest enemy in all of Dark Souls. Smo, go away now. Motherfucker! God damn it, I almost had Ornstein. Smo's really easy to kill once Ornstein's dead, but this first part of the fight's very, very difficult. Mainly because the camera fights you at every chance it gets. Although I think the solution to that is you don't lock your camera, but I've never had luck without locking my camera, especially with a weapon this short. Like, this weapon seems really long, like it should have a lot of reach, but the swings for this weapon are actually notoriously short. For no real reason, either. Not quite sure why. Damn it. I shouldn't have even tried that. Shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. But yeah, no. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that I have to look into now that I really wasn't going to look into until later in terms of quote unquote fight mechanics that aren't really what I would consider fight mechanics. Ow. Well, the thing is like, it's not like I was intending to not have the mechanics at all. But it does mean that I'm putting way more work on the front end as opposed to being able to pace myself, which means I'm just going to have to take more time in between sessions. Motherfucker! That's why you need to be careful with Ornstein and Smoke, because you just get comboed. No, the thing is that, the one thing that I was really going for was to see if people would catch on that you can bait attacks out and then take advantage of having, like, 3 full turns without any repercussions. More like 2.5 turns. So that was an epic failure. And then I did try a little bit of my advantage system, and, well, that had its own thing. Yeah. God damn, Smo, would you do something else? I had my shield up, what the fuck? The thing is there's things that will be coming up with that. That's definitely not how the game's starting, though. Because a lot of your capabilities come with how you develop your character once they have a few accomplishments under their hood. And that has its own story implications too. fuck off! Jesus fucking Christ! Would you please just fucking get out of Smo's ass, you pile of shit! Well, I am not being very stoic at the moment. Why? I also know it's not very stoic to ride your buddy's asshole in the middle of a fight. Holy shit, I dodged it. All right, we're good. What the fuck? How did I get hit? I had my shield up. Oh, I got him! I got him! I got him! I got him! Okay. Well, I was gonna say, there's the two parts of stoicism, really. Like, there's the learning from situations. Oh, well. Right? Like, take a loss as a learning experience. And then there's the being humble part of it too. Ow. He hasn't done a single attack that he's supposed to do when you run at him. What? When you run at him, he's supposed to do his jumping. He's normally supposed to default to his jumping attack, and not once did he do his fucking jumping attack. That's so weird. Okay, I hit a roof or something? Okay, what's happening here? They patched it live! No, they didn't. So what more do you want to learn about Stoicism? Because there's a reason to be stoic, and then there's reasons to not be, right? Oh yeah, and by the way, because we died in the second phase, we gotta do the whole thing again. That's a reason not to be stoic. Right there. Nope, start from the beginning. Damn it. I wouldn't say facilitation, it's regulation, right? Like, if you're stoic, you can still be mad. You still can have feelings. In fact, not having feelings would be lacking empathy, right? Like, being stoic is knowing or acknowledging your feelings, but not letting them control any of your actions, right? So like one would say like, oh look, I just got cheated out of this boss fight, right? Well, yeah, it sucks, but like I'm not letting it control my my decision making, right? Ow. Obviously my decision making is still flawed, but I'm not making mistakes because I'm angry and I'm just trying to get the thing over with. Does that make sense? All right, fat boy. Just get stuck behind the thing. Well, no, actually. Suppressing, it depends on what it is, right? Like, if, like, I would consider the anger, like, suppressing anger to be a good thing, right? That's a stoic thing. Because you don't want anger, you don't want to actually make your move because you're angry at something, right? Like, if I were to attack right now because I was angry that Smo got me last time, Smo's just gonna get me again because I'm attacking outside of my turn, right? So like, being stoic isn't like, I don't wish vengeance. Like, I'm going to kill these guys. They're gonna go down. But they're not gonna go down because I'm gonna get angry and just keep swinging. Right? Oh, I say the regulation's a big part of it. But like, there are emotions that, I wouldn't even say that, right? Like, there are just some emotions that are unhelpful, to say the least, right? And I think that can be widely regarded as true. right? Like, there are some emotions that do irreparable harm because they make you think illogically, right? So like one of the things that makes people do things not logical, right? So think of like in chess, like one of the things you can do in chess is you just, in most civilization, yes, but at the same time we can't invalidate them because that would cause harm. No, you do invalidate them. You do invalidate them because they're not useful. Right? Like, you don't, the thing is, and this isn't necessary for the vast majority of people, okay? This is for the extremes, okay? And the extremes tend to be mostly men, right? Because if you get a man to act on his emotions and his emotions are causing him to act irrationally, stupid shit happens, right? Like, I saw this one video recently where this guy caught his girlfriend cheating on him, right? And what he did is he literally took chains out of his truck, hooked them up to the engine on his girlfriend's car, and gunned the engine and tore the engine out of his girlfriend's car. Okay? At no point in any of that does that help or address any situation, right? So like, what you want to do is you mean using it as a fuel for good things? There are some things that are just bad. You know what I mean? And it's completely healthy to not be happy with those things. The thing that you want to repress is acting on those things. That's what I'm saying, right? Like if my mom got cancer, right? And I love that woman, all right? But like, if she got cancer and I'm upset about it, me acting upset about it isn't going to help anybody, right? Like, there's no outlet for that anger, right? Now, what you can do is you can focus on different things, right? Like, you could say, oh, that's motivation, right? Like, that's something for you to move forward with, to do good with, right? And I don't disagree, but I disagree that I would call that, I would disagree that it would be considered an outlet for anger, right? And it would be like the same way for being like, I'm the best, right? Like if I won a competition and the entire time I'm all like, look at me, I'm the fucking best. You guys suck. Like, look at, like, that's not healthy either, right? Like that takes it out of, it takes it out of, it takes it out of any ability to be constructive, right? A warrior protects and hurts that. A warrior protects and hunts. But the thing is you can't readily protect when you're under those, when you have those emotions going on, right? Like, you aren't going to make sound decisions. Like, that's the entire point. If someone invades your house, right, and they know they're invading your house, they're going to make whatever decision is best for them, regardless of the situation. But yeah, so it's not just the agreement, but the entire thing is that you villainize some of those emotions because there would be, I would consider, no practical application for a lot of those, right? Distracting or making something useful out of the energy that comes with, I could see, but at no point would that be using that emotion. It would be getting yourself out of that situation in general. Ow. Right? Like, being able to remove yourself from the situation is what would be more stoic. But the thing that I'm disagreeing with, right, isn't that necessarily where it's all like, in this day and age, like, yeah, in this day and age, you know, it would be, you know, there's a lot of feelings that don't have a use, right? But like, if you're going after somebody out of anger, right? Like legitimate anger problem, right? Like, someone invaded your house and you're going back to get your stuff because that's what's going to let your family survive, right? If you're doing it out of anger, you're going to make dumb mistakes. And those dumb mistakes aren't going to help you, they're going to hinder you, which is why stoicism, making sure that your anger is not part of the solution, will make sure that you make it out alive more often than not. Right? Because again, you're not using emotion to come up with that. Yeah, controlled. If you're using emotions, you're not controlling anything. It's part of the reason, so like, if you, I don't know how into Star Wars you are, but it's part of the reason why the Sith, the way of the Sith is to do things based on emotion. And it's the reason why emotion fails. But the thing is being a hothead isn't a bad thing as long as you're not doing things based on irrational thinking, right? Like, if you're more easily to anger, like, that's totally fine. Heck, I'm easy to anger at points, right? Like, if I'm hungry, goddamn, I'm going to be mad. Like, well, that's the other thing, is like, nobody's gonna be perfect on any of that front, you know what I mean? Like, part of the reason why Gandhi was so revered was because of his ability to remove his impulses via emotion, right? Like, that's supposed to be his whole thing, was like, yes, I do not act because I have an emotional bias toward a thing. I am thinking clearly. I do not have these, you know. And that's what we take out of it, right? There's a reason why we find those properties attractive. And that's not just from like a leadership perspective either. Like, you know how sexy it is when your partner comes up and it's all like, you can tell that they're super pissed off, but like, they're not gonna do anything to you, right? Like, there's a reason why we hold it in high regard. Oh, god damn it. I made a mistake. Yes! And we have a heal left. We should be fine now. I was also kind of playing this on hard mode. Ow. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna fuck this up again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Damn it. But yeah, no, I don't know. There's healthy and there's unhealthy with pretty much anything, right? I would say not feeling any emotion is pretty unhealthy, considering I have depression and really feelings come by very, very rarely, right? So like that itself doesn't have a good ring to it or a good feeling regarding it. But it is what it is. Don't do it. Come on, Ornstein. Over here. Not you! I didn't say Smo, you fat ass! Yeah. Which is why I don't want to be like, oh, well, it's definitely... There's... Oh, hold on. Let me not get a fucking spear in my face hole. Ow. God damn it! Camera. Okay, that one I felt a little cheated on, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you get me to talk too much, and I'm just gonna take a lightning bolt straight to the gob, and it's not gonna help. It's gonna hurt, actually, kind of a lot. Smo, you fat ass, stop it. Smo. Smo! Stop it! No one likes you! I'll give you the worst purple fucking nurple. Shows you for keeping them titties hanging out in my face. Alright, we should be better off this time. We have 2 heals. As long as we don't get wombo comboed, we should be okay. The only one I really worry about is the shovel attack he has. Other than that, we should be in the right wheelhouse. Okay, camera, thank you for that. And I get wombo comboed. God damn it! You stupid fuck! Smo should not be giving me this many problems. And I'm kind of wondering why. Well, he hits me with his belly, which somehow has a hitbox. Yeah, I don't know why that has a hitbox. Ow, you bastard. Well, this is not going to be a good run. But actually, you know what's really funny about that whole, like, what I find amusing about that whole conversation is that this fight is pretty much the exemplification of what our entire conversation meant. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, very good timing. I don't think there's a bad timing to talk about that stuff either. You know what I mean? It's just, this is a really, really good example because these guys are being kind of annoying right now. God, I hate that shovel move so much. I want to know how that shovel hammer even hurts to begin with. Like, all that would do is push me. Ow. I mean, the trick is trying to keep them both on screen at the same time, but Smo's fat ass likes getting in the way. And Orenstein won't get out of position if he's stuck behind that fat asshole that he loves eating out so much. What the fuck are you doing? Where are you shooting? But Actually, the funny thing is a lot of Dark Souls bosses, depending on, actually have a whole lot of lessons to them that are very much outside of the game itself. I think the other part of that is that I've seen people that have ruined their lives because they've made split-second decisions, right? Got him! Oh, I got him! Oh, I got him! Yeah. So, yeah. Motherfucker! Why are you not doing the move you're programmed to do when I run at you? What the fuck? Did we break your little fucking AI? God damn it, Smo. They shouldn't have. But then again, they updated my problem in, or they updated my shortcut in the painted world, and that threw me for a loop too, so they might have. What he used to do is every time he ran at him, he would do his jumping attack. And you'd be able to run underneath him. No, the thing is his different tricks actually aren't very dangerous. It's that scoop move is literally the only dangerous thing about him. He just doesn't stop doing it for some reason. Well, that and his butt slam, but he shouldn't be doing his butt slam. Ow. Although I should be hitting and running better. That I will admit. I should be doing hit and run tactics at the end. Ornstein, come over here. Come here. Motherfucker! And fat ass from the top rope. No, the thing is I got highly unlucky, and I would have actually had way more damage at this point in the game than I do right now. The problem is the weapon that I really wanted never actually dropped. And I had like 4 or 5 chances to get it to drop, and none of them actually dropped the weapon, which is not good. Like, that is highly unlucky. I think there were only like 12% or 15% chances to drop, but still. Come on. Run at me. Run at me. Why are you walking? Motherfucker! He forgot! He forgot he was dashing. Twice! Did you see that? Like he charged up his dash and then stopped. And then he was like, I'll do it again. Nope, no I won't. And then he fucking runs all the way across the stage like lightning. What the hell? Now, there is another thing I can do that would make this boss fight easier. And you know what? I'm thinking I might as well just do it. You can summon Solaire for this fight. The thing is you only have as many chances as you have humanity, and I don't know how much. Oh, I've got plenty of humanity. Never mind. We've got plenty of chances with Solaire. I think once we have Solaire, I think we just win. Because that'll isolate one of them very quickly. Oh shit, I forgot. I have to reverse hollowing. Whoops. I totally forgot that there was another trick that had to come with. Just having humanity is not enough. You have to unhollow yourself. That makes sense. Does it though? As much as annoying as hollowing is in this game, it's nowhere near as bad as Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 had one of the worst mechanics in any game ever. In Dark Souls 2, if you died, you would lose health permanently up until you lose health permanently up until you restored your humanity at a bonfire. So you would actually so like all of these deaths would continue to compile until I would have only half of my normal health. As you can tell, that would not be a good thing, especially if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing in Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is also a lot slower. So yeah, you'd the only thing there's only one thing that can happen to you where you'd end up at half health in this game, and that is, what the heck was there? There's a summon sign down there. The half health that you can get in this game is only if you get cursed. And all it is a fairly cheap item that's a one-time use item, but you can buy multiples of them and they're very cheap. And you can get yourself a full health bar again. But yeah, you permanently lose part of your health bar when you die in Dark Souls 2. And the game is a lot slower and more clunky. I think in terms of PvP, it was a lot better and there was a lot more options. but in PvE, it had a lot of issues, especially centering around that mechanic. I might need to put a humanity on my hotbar. All right. The reason why we put humanity on our hotbar is that we can use humanities to heal like Estus. That's another player. I don't want to summon another player. I want to beat this with Solaire. Owie. Owie. All right. But yeah, no, so Solaire is an NPC in this game. In fact, everybody loves Solaire. If you ever insult Solaire, I'm pretty sure the entire Dark Souls community will come after you. Unlike those people who like Priscilla, which they didn't know their waifu likes poop. They're just degenerates. They just didn't know it yet. Let's go! Solaire, my favorite sun, bro. Praise the sun. Oh, did you want the spiel that I had the other day about depression, and one of the things that really exemplifies depression and is actually a really huge part of Dark Souls lore? Because it's so freaking good. Like, I don't think they planned on it to be what it meant, but God, is it so good. Okay. But yeah, no, there's I'll just say that there is a, oh wow, that sucks. God damn it, booba lady. I can't do this right now. Where is it? Is there another way I can do this? There we go. Fuck you, booba lady.
Thou that tarnisheth the godmother's image, I am Gwyndolin. And thy transgression shall not go unpunished. Thou shalt perish in the twilight of Anor Londo.
Yeah, he didn't like that very much. Essentially, Booba Lady was an illusion. The other illusion that was portrayed by the same character at the same time was the sun. The whole thing is that, so the first flame, blah, 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 blah. Essentially, the first flame also made light and dark, which means that you'd have the sun, or day and night. Oh, come on, you dirty dogs. I don't normally come back this way after I kill that person. The only reason why I decided to come back that way is because there's, Wait. Wait, what? Where did she go? Is she on the bridge now? I think she is. No, I guess she disappears for a while. I don't remember exactly where she goes. Oh, there she is.
So it was you, was it? How dare you produce a blade upon a deity? How did you ever get this far? I shall end you. But how?
Because my dick is huge. Alright, I don't think those other characters necessarily mean anything at this point. I think we're gonna clean up Anne Orlando and not have to deal with any of Anne Orlando's shit anymore. Because I don't want to deal with Anne Orlando's shit anymore. I think I'm done with it. Boosts miracles, boost defense and versus physical attacks. Okay. Oh, this little bitch is annoying. Whoops. This is not where the fuck I've... Alright, you know what? This is not where I stopped. I sat at that other bonfire. Why is it taking me back to this one? Ooh, you want to know what game I want to start playing again? But I'm not sure how I want to play it yet. I actually want to play The Binding of Isaac again. I can't believe I'm gonna have to do this shit again. I don't know. How do you think people would feel about having some Binding of Isaac content on here? Because some of those runs can get pretty long. It had to think about it. It wasn't sure. But yeah, no, I'm definitely not a fan of this boss. This boss kind of sucks. In fact, I don't even find fighting him to be fun or enjoyable enough. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna warp. We'll place the Lord Vassal, and then we'll, I think the one that we need to deal with is... Ew. Which direction do we go first?
Oh, hello. I'll play as always. Goodbye, then. Be safe.
Heaven after now, yes.
So, that's weird, isn't it?
This is the fireling chamber.
All right, where do we want to go first? I think the go-to easiest one, I shouldn't say easiest one, but I think the go-to one is to go back to Anne Orlando right away, and we can go fight Seif? Yeah. We'll go fight Seif. Seif the Scaleless. Yeah, take your time, Luna. I don't remember what's in that mimic. There's something in it. I can't remember what it was, though. Hey, what's going on, Weedman? How you been? I'm always a mess. Pretty much. Na 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 na. Ow! I'm a unicorn! Oh, go for it, man. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. I will talk about anything. God, I hate that pig. Can I not sit at this bonfire? Did I break the game that much where I can't sit at a bonfire anymore? What the heck's going on? I don't know what I did to break the game so bad. I'm so confused. All right, you know what? I promise I'm not going to go for the skip. Okay? I'm not going to go for Duke skip. Because I could go for Duke skip for another day and a half and I won't get it. I fucking love Duke skip. I promise I won't do Duke skip. Please go away from me. You're a douche. Really? Dude, I just realized how few bonfires I actually sat at this game. Like, I've only sat at like 5 bonfires. That's hilarious. Oh well. Dude, I am so rusty at this game, it's not even funny. I beat this whole game with a whip once. It was bad. Okay, cool. Don't roll when I tell you to roll. No. Why does this bonfire not work? Oh my. In case I want to look like a pig. Oh, now I can light the bonfire. Thanks, game. You fucking turd. Jeez. We are not losing with dignity today. Like, I am taking all the hard L's for no reason. Excuse me? You're a basic enemy that just decided to not take damage? What? My bro whore, what are you doing? I expect that shit out of Bloodborne and like... I expect that shit out of like Dark Souls 3 and like what was the other one? Elden Ring. But like Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 1 you don't want to take damage? What? Ay, ay, ay. What the fuck? Will you actually fucking miss a goddamn shot for a minute? Fuck's sake, it's like I'm playing Hunt again, where everyone's just fucking hacking their fucking ass off. What the hell? God damn it! The worst thing is you can't take them on but one by one, because if you take them on in any sort of group, they don't stagger. Like, for some reason this game was like, nah man, unless you backstab them, they're just gonna keep coming. Like, what the fuck? Bro, why can't I do that? Why are they allowed to? Badge. He's the whole reason why I want to clear out the room, but I don't know. I'm starting to think I should just continue on my fucking merry way. Just screw the DLC. The DLC does have one of the coolest bosses in the entire series, though. That being said, fuck them. Would you get your ass down here? For the love of God. Alrighty then. Oh! Didn't manage my stamina there. Oh, do I need to get to Ulis or do I need to get to Dawn before that? I fucking did shit out of order, didn't I? Excuse me, but the fucking lift is gone. What am I supposed to do while the lift is missing? Dude, there's so much of this part of the game I've either forgot or totally don't know. Cause like most of the time I did Duke skip, which skipped like most of this stage. Shit's gonna throw me off until I die. Okay, out of my way, dipshit. Okay. Fucking rude. There you go. He deserved it. He deserved it. Okay, now we're not doing Duke skip, which means we get to die here. And we get to get
What's
cursed.
up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, Steez?
Oh my god!
I find it funny how your friend didn't know you. The other day? Dude, I'm all like, he... Really? Friends? Like, he doesn't know how to pronounce your screen name. Like, what do you mean? That shit was funny. yeah, no, that shit was fucking funny. I was all like, I think this motherfucker lied to me. I think he has no idea who this motherfucker is. Okay. I don't know. I still find it funny. What? That was a trade? Okay, I disagree with that being a trade. Excuse me.
And his name is John C.
All right, we took out the snakes. See, why can't people do that one more often? At least that one has a melody to it as opposed to just bagpipes and screaming in my goddamn ear. Yeah, it takes its dear sweet time today. It is what it is.
Scotland forever!
Take your time. Why do you have so much health? Well, I'm thinking they lost some humanity at some point.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm in
God damn it.
Such a storehouse of knowledge, so close but just out of reach.
Big Hat Logan, I swear to God.
Simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me.
How does he get imprisoned so often?
Hello again. Alas, the thought of as a student.
How does he get imprisoned so often? Like, what does he do? Like, there's no goddamn way, right? Like, you can't just fall into, like, prison that easily. God damn! Okay. So that should be good enough, I think. Does this let Logan out? I can't remember if this lets him out. Who the fuck lets him out? Where's the key? I don't remember where his key is. Why can't I remember where his key is? Oh. Oh. You have to go all the way the fuck through Sen's Fortress before then. Holy shit. No wonder why no one does that. I mean, he has the best catalyst in the game, but damn. You have to go all the way through the Duke's archives first? That's a bit crazy. At least I killed the snakes. That is the good news. I'm not gonna lie though, there was way too much trial and error death there for a little bit. I used to be so good at this game, and then this is what happens when you stop playing a game for a long time. You just turn into the worst. How did you not die? Ah! Would the fucking enemies die when I murder them, please? Like, I immortalized the shit out of that dude. Let him fucking die. Instead of fucking taking up the entire goddamn hallway. How come I thought it was down? I was pretty sure you only needed the one, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Okay. So I was just losing my mind. I'm just out of my fucking gourd. Oh, we have light again. Oh, we're out of the darkness. All right. Time for unpleasantries. Because if I remember, this kind of sucks. Especially because our weapon should be doing way more damage at this point. Owie. Owie. Hold on, I fucking rolled. How did he hit me through a roll? Bitch, I'm supposed to have iframes. I'm not supposed to get one shot because I'm supposed to have iframes. Oh, it's because I was running, wasn't it? God damn it, I hate that. That really was... I don't remember it being as big of an issue, but... Yeah, that shit was just kind of a bad choice. They're like, we want to be able to jump. Well, just have them run. And put it on the roll button. Like, no. Just don't... You don't need to have jumping. Believe it or not, I think this game would have been better without the jump. Don't get me wrong, there's at least 2 places that I know of that where it's super useful. That being said, I don't think I would be that upset without the mechanic. At least not when I'm running somewhere and then I get fucking decked. So tomorrow should be a bunch of fun. My work is having like an after work get together thing. And we're going bowling. And I believe everyone's reaction to that was, fuck it, let's bowl. I am Dragon Slayer or something. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so because we beat Seath, that means Big Hat Logan should be around here somewhere. Or not. I thought that was supposed to put him up here. Well, I guess it doesn't put him up here. All right, well. What the hell was that? I don't think that's how that was supposed to go at all. What the fuck? All right, well, that was fun. Okay, then. That was a special kind of special, wasn't it? Okay, so we did that. We should probably go down to... Oh, no, we don't want Darkmoon Tomb. The Sunlight Altar is in the wrong spot. The Undead Parish is, I believe, where we want to go, because that's by Andre. And we can buy the seal so we can go to Sif.
Why not, lad? Why?
Cool. So now what I want to do is I want to purchase item. And we're going to get the crest of a... Oh, well, I didn't need to use any of that shit, did I? Alright, well, fine. Be that way. We didn't need to do fucking any of that, did we? That's unfortunate. I guess what we can do... So, we're almost at 300 with Gravelord's Sword. Silver Knight Straight Sword is pretty good in terms of a backup for what we were doing. I mean, Dragon's Tooth is amazing. The only problem is Dragon's Tooth is way too fucking heavy. Like, it costs way too much strength.
Don't get yourself killed.
And the problem is the Silver Knight Straight Sword actually isn't that much better than what we're doing right now. Actually, I don't think it is better than what we're doing right now. At least for where we're at. We do need more twinkling titanite. The place that I know of a place where we can get twinkling titanite rather easily. The question is, do we want to go there now? And I don't think that answer is yes. Off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure that answer is no. But that being, well, you know what? Let's go kill the goddamn butterfly. I don't know why I want to kill the butterfly, but I want to kill a goddamn butterfly. This should be a very quick fight. Well, quick as in when I get a chance to actually attack. If I ever get the chance to attack. Come on, get down here. Come on, down here, you dirty bastard. We probably could have one-cycled him. Come on, buddy. Come take a seat. Come sit down already. You just gotta land for like 2 seconds, man. That's all I wanted. It's all I ever wanted. All right, fair enough. Okay. Let's warp somewhere fun. Back to the Undead Parish. We have a doggy to deal with. You know what? I want to kill Havel. I think he squished me earlier. And if he squished me earlier, revenge. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Thanks for Red Tearstone. God, Red Tearstone ring is so good. Oh, I forget how much ridiculous damage you get off of it. It's so dumb. The fact that he put me in Red Tearstone range, just, icing on the cake. I was thinking I was going to need to backstab him twice, and nope, not at all. He just goes down like that. He's freaking crazy, bruh. Alright, and then we get to another boss that makes people very upset, but unfortunately this boss is not skippable. All right, we have to run to talk to the cat. Yeah, my best friend.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me. That cometh thee not for the grave of
Kitty!
Yes? My advice true. The legend of a traversing of well, I come up. What does that? I and here, if thou willest, if fend them, I shall thou but thou the clap dares.
Okay.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of Let's teach you as there's no except fight only. That's a don't worry. Great. Don't worry. You'll be called hunters. Ah, he is one of the always. You'll see what
Okay. So I don't want to mess with him yet. I want to be in his covenant for now, because what I can do after killing Sif and doing whatever it is I need to do, when I go down to the depths again to go towards, oh yeah, I forgot about that. When you go down into the depths, the poison swamp area again, when you go back down that way, one of the things that's super nice that you want to take advantage of is the fact that you can buy the wood grain ring, which lets you do front flips and back flips and flippity flip flips, and it's so much fun. There used to be a way up in the first game. I know there was a way up there, and you could end up killing Sif from outside of the arena. Talk about some weird shite. Oh, really? Well, that was kind of sad. I should have done way better than that. I mean, not that that try was horrible, but Kind of a lackluster ending when I could have just healed. The little mushroom guys. They're adorable. But yeah, you can see that Sif is already in the arena. So you could stand outside of the arena and take pod shots at Sif at one point. I don't know if you still can or not. But it was one of the most fun cheese exploits in the game. There were a few bosses like that. Come on! You didn't do that last time. You know what, now that I think about it, this boss fight's actually really easy. I think it's much easier if I take off my clothes. This, hey. It's not my fault, all right? Weird game wants me naked, okay? Bring it up to Miyazaki. Miyazaki likes naked speedrunners. Or players. I'm not making this any better, am I? Everybody's naked. Okay, well, at least, here's the thing. We did see this should at least get us through. What are you doing up there? Ow. Motherfucker! Why did you wait for me to roll to get up? Like, He just fucking stood there and waited for the fucking roll to get up. That was rude. See, the sad part is I used to be actually good at this game, and now I am just terrible. What did Dark Souls 3 do to me, man? I'm gonna blame Dark Souls. I'm not even gonna blame Elden Ring, because, like, I didn't like Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3 did something to me, man. There we go. See, didn't I tell you I just needed to be naked? I told you guys I just needed to be naked. All right. So that's a few thousand souls. That should get me close enough to the cap, at least soft cap. Where should we go? Let's see, we have 2 places left to go, or no, 3 places left to go, right? We have the demon, we have the demon ruins, we have the 4 kings, and we have Nito. So let's knock one of those out. Which one should we knock? I think we go for all of them through Firelink. I think all of them are easier to go through Firelink and get done. Hey! Sigmar!
I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old fort. Is that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Catalina thanks you sincerely. Please, take. There you are. I'll be heading down. There's nothing left. No worries. Then.
Okay, cool. So we got Sigmeyer's thing. Sigmeyer's all happy. He's chilling. He's chilling. I guess the question is, who do we go for first? And I think Bed of Chaos is easily the worst boss. But the other two are just damage races. You know what? Let's do, let's just set things up. Like, let's not actually do anything. Let's set up for Four Kings. And after we set up for Four Kings, I think we'll call it for today. It will mean I won't stream tomorrow. I will end up streaming on Friday as always. And we'll actually try and get through the end of Dark... we'll end up going through the end of Dark Souls at least. What we're gonna do after Dark Souls, I'm not sure. If you guys want to give suggestions or something, I am more than open to suggestions. I know that there is a brand new release for Hunt Showdown, so maybe we should do Hunt on Friday, because that should be super special. If you guys want to tell me what you think. But I know that the Hunt Showdown thing is going to be very, oh. I don't know how contested it's going to be, but I know that there's going to be quite the, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Ow. But I think the new Hunt Showdown update is going to be kind of a big deal. So, I don't know. That's kind of where my thoughts at. I think all we need to do is talk to brother, right?
I know you this. Therefore, you all the dark part. Hold if you.
What? Wait, what? How did I get grabbed? Oh, that's all right. It's all right. Yeah, usually something like that happens, and then you have to go through the entire run again. As long as you don't regret it. How you doing, Cole? Welcome back. But yeah, pretty much always whenever you enter that building, you end up dying somehow. It's kind of awful. I've got a couple commissions I gotta work on, actually. And I'm not looking forward to getting them done either. But one of them should be easy enough because it's just a PNG tuber thing. And it's not even one of those highly detailed ones, it's just a two-framer. So it shouldn't be that bad. I'm not looking forward to it, but if nothing else, at least we'll get there. Yeah. That's always the worst. And I've been kind of not feeling things for a while, but like I don't know. I'm to the point I actually forced myself to finish one of my live 2Ds. So, whoop-a-doo, get out of my way. I definitely felt better after finishing one of them, but there's still a lot more that I need to do. I feel ya. Ow. I'm hoping I'm doing at least a little better than that, you know? In terms of the, I wouldn't say necessarily in terms of the meme machine, but like, at least in terms of like, people still thinking of me as somewhat reliable in terms of actually finishing, you know, people's art and stuff. The one that I'm super disappointed in, and I'm not even ashamed to say I'm disappointed in it, because I really should have gotten it done way long ago, is Dark Sides. But without a good reference, it's so like I'm not typically an artist that can like just go off of whatever's in my head. Why, hello there. So, like, meh. I should probably just sit at this bonfire, shouldn't I? But that does open up the gate, so now we can get into Four Kings when we want to do Four Kings. If we want to do Four Kings. Four Kings is a miserable fight. Maybe we'll just do Four Kings and call it a day. I don't know though, like... I guess that leaves us all of the Demon Ruins and all of the Undeadburg. And it's a style and a medium I'm not familiar with. Yeah, those tend to be kind of annoying. Actually, you want to know what the shameful part is? The most shameful thing is the only reason why I ever got into anything art related was because I was actually caught drawing like tribal dragons and like tribal designs in a notebook once. And that's literally what, like, they put me in an advanced art class right afterward. And I have no idea why. But that was literally what they did. Ow, you bitch. So I'm still of the mindset where people ask me for artwork and shit, and the thing that comes out of my mouth is fucking why. Like, I have no good answer to any of that. Like, you only duels at church, you gotta go 2 times a week, you're bored in middle school? Yeah, art might be cool, I love the museum. Dude, I am so far removed from all of that, it's kind of sad. Alright, let's see if we can damage race. I'm not gonna lie, I'm less of an artist and more of a mimic. Like, I can copy things pretty well, especially if I have like a set standard to go by. But in terms of like doing anything with my crazy dumbass, like, it doesn't seem to be it. That is something you're gonna have to work on there, Cole. That seems like something you might need to have to talk to a professional about. I'll say I know tips and tricks about stuff like that, but in all honesty, like, if you notice that that's such a huge problem, that's probably something you have to talk with somebody who can actually, you know, do something about. I say that as though, like, I don't have my own problems with psychologists, but, like, the thing is like, there are good ones out there, right? And the good ones will actually push you in the direction where you'll have more and more success. But there are some bad ones out there. You kind of have to make a good, not a good. You have to make good calls on what type of person you're dealing with at that point. But yeah, if you're having problems enjoying things or being happy in general, that is something you would probably want to bring up with some sort of therapist, psychologist, something. You know what I mean? Like, there is definitely a place for there's a place for some of that, right? Like, if you're talking like, oh, well, you know, some sort of medication or something, you're thinking about therapy again. It's just you don't have the time or energy to do things. You have a sparkle of making something. You love making things. I think that's the thing, though, is like, one way you can take it is that therapy, sometimes you just need, like, I'm not gonna lie, I did do antidepressants for a while, and they did things for my mood, but it essentially made me not me, which I really, really disliked. So that's something that you should talk to a professional about. But like, if you like to make things, right? And that's something that you really, really enjoy doing, and you know that that's it. Sometimes what you have to do is take that creativity and take it out of your normal wheelhouse, right? So like, one of my huge things was Magic, right? Like card games. And I'd go around and I'd come up with the craziest, weirdest, you know, whatever. And like, I would have success with like $50 decks in Modern, and Modern's like full of $2,000+ decks. Like, so like, I had my place there, right? The thing is that, yeah, every once in a while you lose the spark, and I'd lose the spark or whatever, right? But what I would do is, instead of doing that, I'd focus my creativity to something else, right? And I think that a lot of creatives have the same problem where they get in the niche of, I know what I'm doing and I do it well. But if you know what you're doing, you do it well, and you kind of get in the habits of doing things in the same way, and that doesn't really scratch that creative itch. So sometimes you have to put yourself into puzzles or situations in which you will actually find challenge in finding the solution at that point. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm just spouting nonsense for you or not, but like, I've found that really does help. And finding those areas that need your type of creativity isn't easy. But that being said, it does speak to getting out there and expanding your network of who you're interacting with, because then you can find more problems to have creative solutions for, right? And I'm not saying that, stop doing whatever it is you like doing. I'm saying that sometimes you just need to change the scenery, right? It's the same thing if you were in terms of like moving around, right? Like, I like visiting places, right? Cool. Well, if you visit the same, like you're like, oh, you know what I like doing? I like traveling all over the world. But like the only place you travel to is like the same like 3 provinces in Canada. And you're just all like, man, the world sure does seem samey. Like, you've only traveled to 3 places in Canada. Like, what do you mean? You've just done that over and over and over again. Like, you're gonna have to go outside your wheelhouse at this point. It's the exact same idea. Exact same idea. But it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna call it here for today because it's getting late and I need to turn my brain off before I'm able to fall asleep, because sometimes that doesn't happen, and then then my brain doesn't shut up, and then I can't sleep, and I have bowling tomorrow. I gotta go bowling, so that's gonna be fun. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Probably horribly, because I don't think anybody I know actually knows how to bowl. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, no, I'll let you guys know what's going on in that front. Yeah, if you do have other questions or concerns, you can always hit me up. I'm always willing to talk things out, because heck knows I've been there before. And, anything I can do to help, that's what I'm here for. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Have fun. Have a good night's sleep. Actually, what we should do is we should raid somebody. Is what we should do. I don't know who we has to raid. I don't know if anybody's... See, my problem is like, what happens is I play these games, and what ends up happening is I end up getting done, and then absolutely nobody has streams up. You think I'd have more people on streams, but I do not. I can check my list. I do not. Oh, there's the Fortnite. All right, we'll throw you at Luna. We will throw you at Luna. Until next time, guys, take it easy. And I think the funny part is Luna rating Luna is funny. So, until then, guys, take it easy. Have fun. Have a good night. And hopefully I'll see you all Friday for us to finish this game. Bye!
50 V-Bucks before I got that. I saw